Okay, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with tonight's, I guess they back from the mid-season. This is Ambitions. Now, I'm going to do this week's review on this channel because it's my bigger platform, just to let people know that I'm back doing it. But all future episodes will appear on my Lady Nyca Live channel. If you like Ambitions and you want to rock with me throughout the season, then I will have the link to the second channel down in the description box below the title, and go over and subscribe to that channel and hit your notification bell, because that's where the home of the Ambition reviews will be over there. I'm only doing it tonight because it's a premiere night for after them being on hiatus, and I wanted to let all the people know that I will be picking it up again and finishing out the season. So again, this is just a premiere night event here. I'm putting here all future reviews for Ambitions will not be on this channel. They will be over on my Lady Nyca Live channel. And of course, you can subscribe to that channel by dropping down in the description box below the title and subscribing to the channel. Now, we are back, honey. Season 1, episode 12, The Thrill Is Gone. Child, we open with Amara and Titus. They done made it from the hotel to her house. Well, what was their home. And, he basically saying, look at Stephanie done manipulated the hotel scene to make you think that we was having an affair. She said he lied. He said, like you did when you said it was only one time. So she had to shut up and bow down and say, okay, I'm going to listen what happened. When she calms down, he explains that he and Stephanie were downstairs in the bar above his hotel discussing that lawsuit. And then she wanted to talk privately, so he invited her up. They had their conversation. He went to get in the shower, thought she had left, but that's when Amara knocked on the door, and she led her to believe they slept together. He said, yeah, I did think about sleeping with her. I sure did, but I didn't. He said, when I was a 22-year-old boy, I loved her as much as a 22-year-old man could love her. He told Amara, but see, you the real deal. I didn't know true love until I fell in love with you. I said, oh, girl, you better get your man back. You better get him back while that crazy daughter of yours there. And that's what's keeping it. Well, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Anyway, they done killed my senior. Yep. They did, y'all. They killed him. Senior is dead. And then they had the nerve to steal his wallet and Lulene's engagement ring to try to make it look like a robbery. But me nor Rondell believed that was a botched robbery. We don't think that was no robbery. We convinced Evan Peters got something to do with that. Okay? And just as she was grieving, police around the place getting evidence, because it's a crime scene happened right outside the restaurant. In comes Evan. And of course he's saying that he gonna find out who killed their father. Then he got a text from Bella and said he'd be back. As he was leaving, Ken came in. Councilman Ken came in, and Evan told him, take care of my sister. Now, she still said that Ken walked out on her when he heard of her possibly selling the restaurant. He came to apologize and show his condolences and tell her, look, I see it. I was wrong. Then Bella's mom, Inez, come in there saying that Bella ain't answering that phone, but she'll stay with Rondell as long as she need to. Rondell said, you ain't got to do that, girl. In fact, Kent, walk her home. Make sure she get there safely. So, as Kent is walking Miss Inez to her house, Stephanie had the nerve to walk or sashay herself up in there like Rondell would want to see her. Okay. for the most part, baby, she came in there like she was full of sorrow and tears in her eyes. And Rondell let her know that, look, I think you did it. You sure do. And I don't have nothing to do with you right now. Before I move around here and do something to get myself a charge, honey. You gonna get up out of here. That's what you do. She put her ass out. Child, then they done kidnapped little Joaquin. And Bella is hysterical. And it was evident she had text. So when he showed up, she showed him the kidnapper's note telling them, don't call the police, come up with that one meal, and I'll be in touch. Child, you know she upset, and so is he, but she is visible. You know how mamas be. We lose it all the way around. So while he was there, one of Evan's men tells him that Daphne made it. They got her to the hospital just in time, and they have cleaned the apartment so that no traces of him are there. While Amara was talking to Titus, she had gotten a call as well from Karen saying that Daphne was down to the hospital. Remember, Daphne one of his aides. She's also the BDSM girl for him sometime. Anyway, so as right before Amara got there, there was a nurse came in there who we later learned is Evan Peters' cousin, Natasha. But she came in there like she was a nurse, and she was about to inject something into the girl. I don't think she got it in her. But Amara came in, and that stopped this from happening. Old girl walked off, and Amara begins to try to offer witness protection to Daphne, provided she turned evidence over on the good mayor and Evan Peters, right? I said, oh. Now she's urging her to realize how dangerous of a position that she's in. Then another nurse coming out, a black lady, and she says that she needs to check her vitals and she needs rest. Amara asked, what about the first nurse? She said, I don't know about no other nurse. I'm the only nurse on duty for her right now. So that prompted Amara to call and make sure that Daphne has around-the-clock surveillance. They're going to have somebody standing outside her door to make sure that the lady who tried to take her life, not once but twice, don't succeed. So, we see then Evan and Stephanie giving a press conference confirming Senior's murder. And, we see that Peters is watching from his TV at home. Now, Stephanie and Evan return to his office, and she's basically saying he did well, and he said he got to be strong now because he the patriarch of their family. When she left, the kidnappers called. He called one of his men in there, and basically they say they know about his relationship with Bella, but they choosing at this time to speak with him. Now, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if they were trying to get a tap or a trace or something on the phone. But I think the kidnapper hung up before they could actually get a good idea or a ping as to where they are. Now, Amara go to see Rondell bearing flowers to show her condolences. However, Rondell was sitting in that restaurant holding Senior's gun. Amara told her, girl, look here, you going to prison, ain't gonna bring Senior back. Rondell want to know why did they kill her daddy like that over a restaurant, some land. Amara promised to stay in contact with Atlanta PD to ensure Senior's killers are found and brought to justice. Just as they are hugging, in comes the devil, Miss Stephanie. She come back to the restaurant, and Rondell said, let me take Senior gun on back up these stairs before I wind up catching the case. Stephanie goes to leave, but Amara stopped her. Amara says she don't have to bother going down there to visit her at her job for some DOJ business, right? Stephanie says some of the positions she and Titus was in was against the law, but she didn't think that it was that deep. Amara let her know, baby, Titus has told me everything that has gone on. He spilled the tea. And girl, when you get so desperate that you gotta strip down to your undies in the hotel room of a married man who don't want you. Of course, she tried to say that he wants her, and since he didn't have a key, she didn't have a key. How did she get in his room other than an invite, right? Child, he only had to. She tried to tell that woman she was having a rebound relationship. Now, the book of my mind said if that's a rebound, that was one hell of a rebound. That's one hell of a one night stand. If that thing done lasted over 20 years, then she hit her with the only reason why he stayed with you is because you trapped him into marrying you with a baby you couldn't carry. So wait a minute. That brought about some more questions. If she could, okay, she lost that baby. She apparently was able to carry something because they got Deja, and we're going to get to her in a minute. But basically, she's trying to say the man just stayed out of obligation, but he's always wanted her and all of that. And Amara act like she was getting a little, emotional when the girl brought up the fact that she couldn't carry that first baby. I'm like, but you got a child with him. Child. Anyway. She told her, because she went to walk off, and she gonna ask Amara, did it hurt? Amara said, not as much as them shackles I'm gonna have you and Greg Peters in. I screamed. Then she went on, and she trying to walk on out the door and leave the situation alone. Stephanie said, far better women than you have tried me. They've tried to take me down. And the grave you dig for Stephanie Lancaster is the one you'll fall in. Amara called her pathetic, and that must have struck her in her spirit because that smug smile changed real fast. Now, Parla comes her butt on over there for a fit, and when Bella tell her, girl, we can't do all that. My Jaqueen, my Hakeem is missing, honey. Somebody that kidnapped him. They done took him away. And the kidnappers want $1 million and no police involvement. She said, Evan told me not to call the police because that's what the kidnappers requested. But I'm starting to wonder. Pearl said, girl, this is one time I think me and him gonna agree. Don't call no police, right? I was like, I don't know what it was, but I ain't trust her. I never trusted her. She's jealous of Bella. And her jealousy, see, you got a wife friend. That's why I keep, baby, I don't have that many of them. Because you'll think this chick got your back. And, baby, she done did something scandalous and foul. And we going to get to it in a few minutes. Inez done got senior good suit ready for him to be buried in. He got the good suit. Rondell is just hurt. But she grateful to Inez for being there to help her. Basically do the things that she can't bring herself to do yet. She apologized for disappointing Inez and everybody in the neighborhood for even thinking of selling. She said, but I wonder if I would have sold would my father be still alive. Inez said Peters is an evil man. He was not going to let up. And don't apologize because you've been carrying this community for a long time. Peters is evil and he will be caught up. Now, Evan done went to see Peters. Child, he had his goons with him. The goon squad was with him. They searching through the man's house while Evan done pulled a whole little old pistol at him. Child, and pulled out the pistol. Evan said, I ain't killed your father. Let me just go and let you know. Look here, honey, I'm not stupid. The feds already all over my back and my front. I am not going to do something so obvious. So it wasn't me. And Evan wasn't taking that gun off of him until his security said he ain't here. Evan say, Peter say, well, let me ask you this. Who you looking for? I might get help. He ain't say nothing. Evan and his crew left out. Child, we got Amara come home and hears the noise, and she about to get the old handy butcher knife and was about to juke her own damn child. Girl, Deja came home and quit school. Because that thing named Razor, you know that gothic white boy she like? He done broke up with her suddenly, and everybody on the campus know, and he done blocked all Snapchat, so she feel like she can't go back to school. Amara calls Titus. Titus was sitting there like, look, okay, I understand your feelings hurt because you and your man broke up, but we done paid too much money for this tuition, so you shall be going back to school. Now, what you can do is we'll give you a couple of days at home to kind of heal your heart. But back to school, you shall go. Believe that. And she got upset and stormed upstairs to her room and slammed the door. Only in an upper middle class family could you get away with that. Because, girl. Okay. But anyway, Titus say that he gonna stay at the house until Deja goes back to school because she ain't in a good space to know that they separated. Evan go see Daphne, and she tells him about the lady who tried to strangle her and then tried to finish the job off and would have succeeded had Amara not came in and interrupted her plight. She said that's the reason why we got security. I got security outside my door because Amara picked up on it. Now, she did apologize for his dad's untimely death, and he was appreciated. He appreciated that, but he told her on his way out, I look out for my own. He planted that seed in her head because I think he know Amara trying to get her to spill tea. Now, Stephanie go to see Evan. And it's security up in the house, some goons. And some chick came downstairs insisting that Stephanie stay because when she realized Evan wasn't there, she was about to leave. But her security stood in front of her as she tried to leave. And we come to find out that is Natasha. That is his cousin. And I don't understand the nature of this cousin. Okay? Now, she saying that she needed to see the black piece of ass that got Evan so caught up that he done messed up the English Rose deal, let it go down the tube. She asked if Greg still did that thing with his tongue in her clitoris. I was like, what kind of Euro trash, incest bullshit is this? I was disturbed by her. Natasha a nasty creature. She is. Now, Greg finally came in and made Natasha go about her business. Stephanie asked her straight up, did you kill Senior? Because I love that old man. Did you kill him? He said no. She said, well, if it wasn't you, it was Natasha. He warned her, look, girl, I know you get around these Atlanta streets and stuff. I know you's a bad bee on all these Atlanta streets, but you ain't never seen a creature like Natasha. I'm advise you not to mess with her. Stephanie say, I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. She better be worried about me, and left. So then you see that Pearl and Bella sitting up. Bella about to go crazy. It done been 2 days. Where's her Joaquin? She's scared. Then Evan comes, and he wanted to tell her privately, but she telling her to talk in front of this girl. He tells her police found the body of a little boy around the age of Joaquin. Baby, she down there hit that floor. You hear what I'm saying? And even in all that, I was not okay with Perla. I told y'all, Perla, Payla, whatever they call her, that thing is a jealous thing. That thing an evil thing, and we about to get to it. Now, Natasha come in from shopping, and Greg warned her, you can't be gunning folks down. This is not Serbia. She said when she find the blonde and off her, and maybe even Stephanie, she'll be done. Baby, he grabbed her up real fast and told her, don't say nothing about Stephanie, leave her be. He warned her to leave that alone. Now, when he grabbed her up, I would have been appalled. That girl was turned on. And if they blood cousins, why is she gripping? She gripped his butt. I said, this ain't nothing but some Euro trash, incest, debauchery going on. Girl, that was a mess. I was not cool with that. Anyway, Rondell is at the restaurant cleaning up, ran up on one of Senior's shells for his shotgun, and it kind of made her feel sentimental. Inez came out the back, trying to see how she doing, and she says she all right. And then Kent comes in, and she tells Kent, not right now. Now, I was wondering, what you mean not right now? He said, I just came to check on her. So, basically, he's sitting there talking to her, and he informs her that he did an interview earlier today on TV, where he basically let it be known that he had thought about taking a run for the mayor's office, but he thinking about it right about now. So, in the book of her mind, you're going to try to comfort my brother's job and knowing what we're going through right now. Child, he tried to explain that. She told him to get what we like to call the hell all the way out. She put him out again, so I guess they done broke up again. Finally, in the last scene, we see Lil Joaquin is sitting in the chair watching himself on TV, and this weird looking Latina looking dude is sitting there watching him. Then there's a knock at the door. He opened the door. And guess who it is? It's that Pearl or Pal or whatever you want to call her today. She is behind this whole scheme. She done kidnapped this girl's child to get $1 million. Girl, I'm done. This supposed to be your fam bam. This supposed to be your girl. You done looked out for her all that time. This woman done looked out for this girl. And this girl has kidnapped her child so she can get some money because she don't think she got talent nowhere else. Now tell me that ain't some straight up bull. But that's it. That is all, family. That is season 1, episode 12. And I don't know what the name of it is. Let me look. Oh, the thrill is gone. That's it. Now, if they keep on this line of acting, I'm going to be able to do the rest of this season. I'm going to enjoy it. Because now they bringing it. I'm kind of sad that Senior had to go. I was hoping that they rushed him to the hospital and his life was on the balance and he's in a coma or something like that and he came out. But I guess his time was up on the show. But I really do enjoy this. I enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed this episode like I did the very first one. So let's hope they can keep the momentum going with me and you all who like the show. That's it. That's all. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below in the penny section, also known as comments. Let me know what you think about tonight's episode of Ambition. If you have not subscribed to this channel or the backup channel, Lady Nyca Live, please check down in the description box below the title for the link to the second channel. But you subscribe to this channel today, and once you subscribe to both of the channels, please set your notifications to all so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you guys will be notified and you can come in and join in the conversation that's always popping down in the panty section. Have a great remainder to your Tuesday night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for an update on the Alexis Crawford case. Peace.